Good morning, friends. Thanks for joining me. So, I'm still sharing about my four-part dream in January. I really still haven't even begun to touch on it, though I did tell you the end of the dream. Um, so, I think it's important to share this today because it showed me in the dream Jesus' compassion in a way that I didn't expect to see it. And it was shown to me specifically for that purpose because I didn't expect his compassion on this being in my dream, which was a woman. The thing that I've been shown consistently for many years now are the things that are happening to children. Underground sexual abuse, the whole organization that pulls all this together, our own government, our underground government being a part of it. And those have been really hard dreams for me. I weep like a baby. I scream out in anger and rage for justice. And in the dreams, I don't find that really. But in the fourth dream that I had, where the Holy Spirit and Jesus came to me, I was trying to rescue children in the middle of this dream when Jesus came. And there were women that were in this organization, but they were slaves too, had even been born into it, undocumented. Nobody knows about their existence. They have babies too, and the cycle goes on and on. These babies are used for sacrifice. These babies are used for anything they want to use them for. And only the sickest of minds can imagine what's actually going on with their bodies. Okay? It's where God reaches my heart. In this dream, there was what looked like a Hispanic woman that was a part of keeping these children in their space and keeping them from leaving, etc. And I go into this house and I see this going on, and I'm trying to rescue the children to leave. And I'm also killing demons that are inside of people during the dream. And this is the part where Jesus came. This is the exact second in the dream where Jesus came. I saw this woman. I was getting ready to take her head off when all of a sudden she bowed and got down on her knees, and I saw tears in her eyes. And she was looking up at me, gosh, like I was God. And then I felt this streaming compassion come over me for her. And then Jesus took me outside of my body and where I'm standing next to her, and I look at myself and I realize that's why she's on her knees. It's not me. It's God in me, and she sees God. And as soon as she saw God, she was on her knees, she was crying. She was asking for mercy in her eyes. I didn't hear her say that. I just knew that she recognized God. She was down on her knees and she was crying. And Jesus was like, no, you're not killing this one. You're saving this one. But in my dreams, I'm always killing these demons. And as soon as I get rid of one, another one comes in, and they just never leave until that dream. And now the dreams aren't like that anymore. What God tried to tell me is, number one, yes, you're going to cast out demons in my name. Number two, they'll be seeing me, not you. Number three, I am full of compassion, love, and mercy. And I felt his love, compassion, and mercy towards this, quote, sinner. No telling if she had killed babies before. Why would I care about saving somebody like that? Because God stopped me and said, "Look at her through my eyes." One of the biggest reasons I didn't really want to come out and say I was a Christian now or a follower of Christ was because I didn't want to be associated with the righteous judgers that are all over the internet and all over the world. From you're not worshiping on the real Sabbath day to you don't cover your head when you pray to, you're a sinner because you don't do those things. That's not the Jesus I met. So I can only go by the Jesus I met. The Jesus I met could care less about that crap. I'm sorry, I don't mean to offend anybody, but it's realizing that we have the Spirit of Christ on our heads. Those things were